Hey everyone, today I'm making white bean bruschetta. This is a fantastic thing to make if you've got guests coming over unexpectedly, because you can put this together in about 15 minutes. All you need, a can of white beans, a nice loaf of bread that you can cut up and toast with some olive oil, some fresh lemon juice, some fresh onions. I've got some nice fresh oregano here, some fresh garlic, salt and pepper, and we're all set. Now the first thing we need to do is open up a can of beans. Okay, so the beans are draining. We're gonna dice up the onion and the garlic now. The cool thing about an onion is obviously it grows in layers, but it also has these little ribs along it. And you can use those ribs as a guide so that you can get a really even dice. Next thing is fresh garlic. Give a little pull like that. A quick snap, and then the whole clove just pops right out. Okay, we can add that to our onion. So we're going to sweat our garlic and onions in some nice olive oil. Everything tastes better with a little olive oil in it. So we're going to add some kosher salt and some freshly ground pepper and a little branch of oregano. I'm going to let that sweat for about 7 to 10 minutes. And by sweat I mean we're going to cook the onions and the garlic and the oregano without any color. And adding the oregano now is going to allow the flavor of the oregano to really permeate this whole mixture. So while this is sweating, I'm going to start cutting up our bread. So I'm going to cut a little bit on the bias, half an inch, third of an inch. All right, so our bread's all sliced. Put it on this sheet tray. And we're just going to drizzle this with a little olive oil. And then we're going to season it with some salt and pepper. I've got some kosher salt here, freshly ground black pepper. Pop that in the oven. It's a 400-degree oven. Probably takes 7 to 10 minutes. And we're going to add our beans. So the beans are drained. We add them to the pot. It's nice to be generous with olive oil. Then I'm going to add a little bit of water. Because as that all cooks down, it's going to help emulsify everything that's coming from the onions and the garlic and the beans and the oregano and the olive oil. It's going to give a nice little saucy consistency to everything. And then right at the end, I'm going to pick some oregano, chop that up a little bit, and add that right at the end. So we have a nice fresh herb flavor in there with a nice amount of pop to it. And we're also going to take some lemons and add some lemon juice. And that's another high note that's going to complement our base notes of that long cooked oregano and the olive oil and the beans. So we're going to give it a little taste. Delicious. Nice balance of flavor. Great. So we're just a minute away from some great bruschetta. Just going to rub each piece of bread with this raw clove of garlic. This adds a nice little final high note. All right, that's it. Everything's in there. All we got to do is put it on our pieces of toasted bread. And the last thing is we're going to add some saltiness and it's going to add just another little bit of crunch. You don't need too much, just a couple little grains on each piece. So here it is, 15 minutes, perfect white bean bruschetta. We didn't need much. Can of beans, some olive oil, an onion, some garlic, some lemon juice, fresh herbs, salt and pepper. And we've got something great to serve to your family and friends, even if they come over unexpectedly.